Hello, hello, hello out there, Periscope land. Natasha Allen here, coming at you live on this Friday night in September. Hello, and thank you for joining on tonight. Come on in, share where you're from. I'm going to share some tips on tonight about self-care, because self-care is so important. So come on in and just share where you're from. Thank you for joining. Share where you're from, what city and state you're from, or what country you're from. We welcome all men and women on tonight. This is the month of September, and this is Natasha Allen with Wise Woman Builds. We'll be talking in reference to self-care and how it can help you alleviate stress. So come on in and introduce yourself. Don't be shy. We don't bite here. Thank you for tuning in on tonight. I'm going to turn to me. So hello, 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 hello out there in Periscope land. So wanting to come on, our new topic for this month of September is self-care. Self-care in September. Let's fall into self-care. What a perfect time to talk in reference to self-care. And I'll introduce myself again. My name is Natasha Allen with Wise Women Builds in the DMV area. And we are a women's group, but we don't discriminate on men as well. We have 8 core values, which is family, love, relationship, community, financial. All those things fall underneath the umbrella. And we just want to link arms with people to help them become a better them. So that's the reason we have started this group, me and my business partner. She's in Virginia, I'm in Baltimore, and together we just collaborate together to build Wise Women Builds. So come on in, introduce yourself, tap, tap, tap the screen for hearts. Thank you for tuning in on tonight. So just want to talk a little in reference to self-care. And just wanting to reach out to my viewers to just find out what are some things that you're doing to take better care of yourself. So don't be shy. You can type something in, tap the screen for hearts. Let me know that you're out there. I see I have some viewers out there, 6 viewers that are out there. So thank you so much for tuning in. So some of the things, well, one of the things that I did today, and I'll be first to share since everyone out there is shy, is I work a very flexible work schedule, and sometimes we have to check out. Kids check out and they have tantrums when they have had enough and they can't verbalize what it is that's going on with them. So they have tantrums, they fall out. So today I took some time to just have some me time, to take off, went into the office for a little bit, just found that I just needed to just get back in tune with self. And sometimes it's okay to do that, to just check out. And some of us have that opportunity, or just to call out for the day because you just feel overwhelmed a little bit. So you just check out and find something relaxation to do with yourself, to get back in tune with yourself. Maybe it's you need more rest. And sometimes with dealing with self-care, we have lack of sleep. So we take time to catch up on much needed rest because we rip and we run with the children, with the husbands, and different things of that nature. Also, just to take some time out for relaxation, and I'll show you here. Let me grab something here. Is to essential oils is a really, really great way. And this is one of my oils here. Is to be happy. And I have an oil diffuser that's over on my dresser, and it helps to just diffuse throughout the room. So with some different things, lavender is another good one that you can just take some time out. Inhale and take a deep breath and breathe out and find some routines that work for you. Maybe it's music, of just putting on your favorite jazz melodies, or maybe you like oldie but goodies, to just, kick off your shoes and put on your socks if you have hardwood floors and just jam to the music and just slide back and forth across the floor, just to, get those endorphins in your body going, and just to make you feel, happy again. Because sometimes with the sun going down, fall is sure to come. If you're here in the United States of America, where, our days will be getting shorter much quicker, and, the sun doesn't shine as much. So, most of the time people get out and you see the sun shining outside. It just makes you just feel like really excited about getting out. And then some days you wake up and it's gloomy out. Some people just feel gloomy. They don't want to get out of bed. They just want to pull the covers up, right? So, wake up and just, take time out to smell the roses. And it may be your essential oils. It may be listening to some up-tempo beat music. But sometimes we have to check out, right? You have to check out and just get in tune with yourself. Get your journal book and write down some of your thoughts and different things that may be bothering you. Maybe it's a spouse or the children. And sometimes it's great to keep the lines of communication open and just open up and not just hold all of that in. Because, with women, and especially African American women, heart disease is the number one thing. So you hold all that stuff in and just makes your chest tighter and tighter and tighter. And we don't want that, because we don't want anyone having a heart attack or just walking around with things on them. Express it to others of how you're feeling and let it go. And holding it in where, a lot of times we think people understand what it is that we're going through on your inner, and they probably don't even have a clue. And you just like, he or she just really nonchalant about what's going on in your world. And sometimes it could just be, the littlest things. But have a conversation with the other party and just sit down, express, get your point out. You don't have to do it in yelling. Do it in love. Do it in love, and you'll feel better about yourself. Your chest will ease up. Your chest won't be as tight. And, you can all have a restful, peaceful night. Not stating that all situations are going to work out the way you intended it to, or it's going to end out in good conversation. But at least you know that you made peace with it. You made peace with yourself, and you can move on. Another great way for self-care is to go out and take a walk. You may want to take a walk around the lake if you have a lake where you live, or, a track or something like that, to just get out. Spend time with your kids. Try a relay race with them. It's a great way of networking and bonding with them, and just finding out about their day with them, and just, having good, fun family time as well. And you also, getting those heart muscles going and getting your adrenaline going as well. So we have to get in tune with ourselves. So this month we will be talking about different things with self-care and how to help you and myself as well to stay on track and to make our health, our wealth, and our calendar king of writing down in our journals and writing out on your calendar of things to do. Sometimes we overwhelm ourselves with stress because we put too much on our plate. And then when we look back, we're so stressed out because we're running here with the kids. We're running there to take this one here. You got to do this one for mom. You got to do this for dad. So, we have to pace ourselves. And then we write it down and, map out our calendar. A lot of us have these smartphones and these Android phones. Make your calendar your king and write your stuff down. That way you can map it out and know maybe how long it's going to take for a doctor's appointment or something of that nature. The time slot it is to pick up the kids. That way you can alert yourself and you don't feel overwhelmed, because sometimes we can get overwhelmed. And sometimes just stop taking little things and like blowing it up and making it such a big deal. We can't have everything always our way, and things are not going to always fall into place. It's called life, and we live it every day. So we have to take time out for self. Some of you here may be a caretaker that take care of a parent or a loved one that may have Alzheimer's or dementia or Parkinson or things like that. That can become a bit stressful, even though, you're the caretaker. Sometimes you have to step away, get others. Don't be afraid to ask for help, to have someone to step in so that you can take time out. Run off, turn off your phone. Sometimes, it's nice to reach out and talk to others, but sometimes you got to shut the mobile devices off, shut the television off, shut those things off and get in tune with you. Have a quiet moment. Say your prayers and talk to God. But sometimes you just have to check out. So just wanted to come on tonight and just share some of those self-care tips. I'll be coming back on with you throughout the month of September. You can go over to Wise Woman Builds over on Facebook there, and you can follow us there. We have some great phenomenal things that will be coming up the duration of this year, and some things that we already have planned for next year. So tune in with me there. You can follow me at Natasha Allen on Facebook there, and you can also email us at wisewomenbuilds@gmail.com. So signing off, and have a great night, and take care of yourself.